Hello everyone. How are we doing? It's me, Becca. Welcome back to my channel. I don't know what I'm doing in life, but today I am going to be reviewing the one, the only, Taylor Swift's The Life of a Showgirl album. And I tried my best to look the part. This is the only showgirl-esque shirt I have. My hair was a little curlier before. But anyway, okay. First things first. Overall review. I don't understand the hate that this album is getting. Yes, I understand that every time Taylor Swift releases an album, people love to tear down a woman, especially a very, very successful woman like Taylor Swift. And I also know that Swifties sometimes, some of them need to listen to the album a few times before they like it. I went in with an open mind. I had no idea what to expect. I am not just saying this because I am a big Taylor Swift fan. I loved the album from the first listen. Yes, I will admit, there are some songs that I skip. But I can admit if an album's bad, this album is not bad. And I don't know what y'all are talking about. It's such a fun album. Sorry, I have my notes on my laptop, so that's why I'm looking over here. And I am a Reputation and Midnight's girl, so yes, I obviously love this album. Just because the music isn't sad and depressing doesn't mean the lyrics are bad, doesn't mean they're bad songs. What is with girls wanting to listen to depressing songs? I don't get it. Don't you want to be uplifted if you are depressed? Doesn't make any sense to me. That's all I had to say. I just don't understand the hate at all. It's a really good album. And again, I can't stress this enough. I'm not just saying that because I'm a fan of her. It's a fun album. Okay, The Fate of Ophelia. If you don't know what The Fate of Ophelia is by now, which I didn't when the song came out, but by now everyone probably knows, but I'll still explain it. So in Hamlet by Shakespeare, Ophelia drowns after going mad from the grief of her father's death and rejection from Hamlet. Like, he didn't treat her very well. So she went insane from that and drowned. And it was apparently ambiguous if it was that she unalived herself or if it was an accident. Like, these lyrics, man. Okay. Verse 1. The Fate of Ophelia. I heard you calling on the megaphone, you want to see me all alone. As legend has it, you are quite the pyro, you light the match to watch it blow. Pre-chorus, and if you'd never come for me, I might have drowned in the melancholy. I swore my loyalty to me, myself, and I right before you lit my sky up. On Reputation and King of My Heart, the first verse is, I'm perfectly fine, I live on my own, I've made up my mind, I'm better off being alone. Parallel, chorus, all that time, I sat alone in my tower. Rapunzel, I don't know if she meant to do that, but remind me of Rapunzel. You were just honing your powers, now I can see it all. Late one night you dug me out of my grave and saved my heart from the fate of Ophelia. I love the post-chorus, it's very catchy. I love the pledge allegiance to your hands, your team, your vibes. Okay, maybe I won't read all the lyrics because I feel like that could get annoying. Unless I have something to say, which I do. The eldest daughter of a nobleman, Ophelia lived in fantasy, but love was a cold bed full of scorpions, the venom stole her sanity. Words, man, the words. So Taylor's drawing parallels to herself and Ophelia because Ophelia's fantasy reflects her fragile mental state and the way she retreats into song flowers before her death. And Taylor's song, I Hate It Here, from TTPD, is about her going to an imaginary garden in her mind to escape the grief of her world and the outside world. Parallels. I don't really have anything else to say about that song. It's very good, very fun. Okay, Elizabeth Taylor, also a very fun, good song. Elizabeth Taylor had 8 husbands throughout her life and was very much scrutinized about it and everything she did. Very much like Taylor. Taylor is known for having a lot of boyfriends or having had a lot of boyfriends throughout her life, but now she's engaged now. So, and anything Taylor does also gets a lot of scrutiny. So very similar to Elizabeth Taylor's life. And in the first verse she says, all the right guys promised they'd stay, under bright lights they withered away, but you bloom. Her past boyfriends have promised to stay, but her fame became too much and they all left, and Joe Alwyn did not like the spotlight, and yeah, we all know how that ended. And Travis is also in the spotlight, but he embraces it like Taylor does, so they're on the same vibe, and it's very catchy, as I said. I love it. Been number one, but I never had two. Never had someone who truly appreciated her achievements and had someone to share them with. Now she does. Be mine. And why when Hollywood hates me. When she's under scrutiny, she hopes Travis will be her safe space to get away from it. That's all I have for that. Very fun song. Okay, Opalite. Also, sorry. Another fun song. Okay, Opalite. So, opal is Travis's birthstone. Opalite is human-made from opal. Happiness is also human-made, so Travis is the opal that created Opalite, aka happiness for her. She said sometimes you have to make things happen for yourself. Okay, father figure. Love this song. Probably my number one or two. The song is about power dynamics and exploitation in the music industry and entertainment industry in general. Many have speculated that it is a commentary on our own past experiences with executives like Scott Borchetta, who created the Big Machine Records, which was Taylor's first record label. The storytelling of this song is so good. I might have to just read all the lyrics for this song. Okay. When I found you, you were young, wayward, lost in the cold. Pulled up to you in the Jag, turned your rags into gold. The winding road leads to the chateau. You remind me of a younger me, I saw potential. Chorus, I'll be your father figure. I drank that brown liquor. I can make deals with the devil because my bigger. This love is pure profit. Just step into my office. I dry your tears with my sleeve. Post-chorus, leave it with me. I protect the family. Leave it with me. I protect the family. Verse 2. I pay the check before it kisses the mahogany grain. Said they want to see you rise. They don't want you to reign. I showed you all the tricks of the trade. All I ask for is your loyalty, my dear protege. Protege. Chorus again, post-chorus again, bridge. I saw a change in you, my dear boy. They don't make loyalty like they used to. Okay. This part. Your thoughtless ambition sparked the ignition on foolish decisions which led to misguided visions that to fulfill your dreams you had to get rid of me. It's so good. It's so good. I love that part. And then the last chorus is also so good. I was your father figure, we drank that brown liquor. You made a deal with this devil, turns out my dick's bigger. You want a fight, you found it. I got the place surrounded. You'll be sleeping with the fishes before you know you're drowning. When I first heard that, I lost it. Whose portrait's on the mantle? Who covered up your scandals? Mistake my kindness for weakness and find your card canceled. I was your father figure, you pulled the wrong trigger. This empire belongs to me. Ugh, the lyricism, the storytelling. No one does it like Taylor freaking Swift. The picture she paints in such few words. Anyway, okay, I have a few things to say. The line, I can make deals with the devil because my bigger. Her status in the music industry and the empire she created is what her means in this show. In this song. What am I saying? This love is pure profit. Connections in this industry are transactional. This song is very cynical of people in the industry. And you never really know who you can trust. Because it seems like that. Everyone's just in it for themselves. Okay, eldest daughter. It's not my favorite. I know that track 5s are famously Swiftie favorites. The track 5s are always pulling out your heartstrings songs. I don't like sad songs. Unless it has fun music to it, I don't like them. So I normally don't like track 5 songs. Anyway, but what bothers me about it is people calling it cringe. People calling the song cringe are missing the whole point of it, that it's supposed to be cringe, because the eldest daughter is always trying to fit in. I'm kind of the eldest daughter. I have an older half sister. So if you're talking to my dad, I'm the middle child. If you're talking to my mom, I am the eldest daughter. I can relate to trying to fit in. She talks about how the eldest daughter is supposed to act like they don't care, they're indifferent, they're apathetic. She literally says, sad as it seems, apathy is hot. When you found me, I said I was busy, that was a lie. It's supposed to sound like they have a lot going on, they're cool, sorry again, and playing hard to get. The pre-choruses are insane. The message she tells in a few words. The first pre-chorus, I have been afflicted by a terminal uniqueness. I've been dying just from trying to seem cool. And then the second pre-chorus, every eldest daughter was the first lamb to the slaughter, so we all dressed up as wolves and we looked fire. The saying wolf in sheep's clothing refers to people who seem kind on the outside but are actually cunning and cruel and manipulative. But Taylor is saying that eldest daughters are actually sheep in wolf's clothing because they're actually sweet and soft on the inside but have to act stoic and apathetic on the outside. The third pre-chorus, every youngest child felt they were raised up in the wild, which is really cute because she's talking to Travis, who is the younger child. And I guess the youngest is the crazy one. The oldest have to be like the serious ones, and the youngest, they act up because they want the attention. I don't know. I kind of see it for both ways. Like, I feel like sometimes the oldest child is the golden child, sometimes the middle child is the golden child because they're not like the oldest and the youngest. And sometimes the youngest can also be the golden child. So like, it kind of just depends on the family. But yeah, like in general, when you think of the oldest child, you think that they take care of their younger siblings, and the youngest sibling like is the menace of the family. So like that makes sense. And she's saying, but now you're home, to Travis. Anyway, ruin the friendship. This is what I think the song is saying. She had a crush on her friend in high school who had a girlfriend at the time, so she didn't go for it with him. Then she graduated early to move to Nashville to pursue music, and her best friend Abigail told her that he died. I don't know how he died, I didn't look into that, but he died, and Taylor regrets never taking a chance with him. She said in her interview with the Amazon Music breakdown thing, Ruin the Friendship is a song that kind of wistfully goes back in time to moments that you hesitated, moments that you were too scared or anxious to do something that you were really curious about. You know, the idea of if you told this person you had feelings for them, or if you kissed this person, you might ruin the friendship. And it kind of explores what really would have been so bad about it. So it's really kind of a beautiful story of taking chances when they present themselves and not letting them pass you by. It's a cute song. It's just not a go-to. And again, it's a sad song. I don't love sad songs. And you're like, how are you a Taylor Swift fan then? Her sad songs aren't her only good songs, my god. I do like the message though. Okay, Actually Romantic, I do like this one. It gives early 2000s punk rock, kind of. Like the first time I listened to it, I'm like, Avril Lavigne? Is this you? I just think it's like a fun, what's the word, snarky song. I think the bridge is funny. You think I'm tacky, baby, stop talking dirty to me. It sounded nasty, but it feels like you're flirting with me. I mind my business, God's my witness that I don't provoke it. It's kind of making me... And I think the outro's funny. You just given me so much attention. I like how she goes shoo bop bop at the end. You kind of have to like hear for it, but like she says it's so shoo bop bop romantic. Like what? Okay, anyway, wish list. Like I said, I will admit when a song is cringe. To me, this song is actually cringe. I love that she's happy. I just don't like the sound of the song, or some of the lines are just really like a little cringe to me. I'm also just not in this place that the song is talking about in my life currently. So maybe that's why I don't care about it also. But even if I was, I still don't think I'd like this. I don't like sappy, lovey-dovey songs. Like, okay, the pre-chorus, and they should have what they want, they deserve what they want, hope they get what they want. What is that? And then I don't like the part when she says, boss up, settle down, got a wish list. I like the chorus, have a couple kids, got the whole block looking like you. We tell the world to leave us the fuck alone, and they do, which makes me kind of sad, because that's never gonna happen. Got me dreaming about a driveway with a basketball hoop. Like, it's a cute song. I just, boss up. What does that mean? I don't love this song. I don't love it. I don't love it. Okay? Don't hate me. Wood. Fun Taylor song. It's about Travis's. And I also will say, I was like, what in the Jackson 5? Am I listening to I Want You Back? I was like expecting to hear Michael Jackson start singing. Anyway, okay. Trying to be funny and I'm not. Eldest daughter. Daisy's bare naked. I was distraught. He loves me not. He loves me not. You know, picking off of flower petals until you get to the last one. He loves me not. Penny's unlucky. I took him back. Lucky Penny. And then stepped on a crack. That's bad luck. And the black cat laughed. Black cats are supposedly bad luck. Pre-course. And baby, I'll admit I've been a little superstitious. Fingers crossed until you put your hand on mine. Seems to be that you and me, we make our own luck. A bad sign is all good. I ain't gotta knock on wood. All that bitchin' wishing on a falling star never did me any good. Sorry. Post chorus is great. Forgive me, it sounds cocky. He opmatized me and opened my eyes. Redwood tree, it ain't hard to see. His love was the key that opened my thighs. Taylor's took some notes from Sabrina. Canceled. I love canceled. You know why? Because it's very reputation. That's why. So obviously canceled is about cancel culture and that she'll stay friends with people who have been canceled. I think she's more talking about the petty things because most are alleged or no one knows the whole story. And if she stopped being friends with everyone who got canceled, there would be no one left in the industry to be friends with because everyone gets canceled mostly for stupid things. Example, did you girl boss too close to the sun? Did they catch you having far too much fun? God forbid a woman is successful and has fun and enjoys her life and is happy. Did you make a joke only a man could? Were you just too smug for your own good or bring a tiny violin to a knife fight? Like petty, stupid things that don't actually matter. Like shut the f up, get a life, go outside and touch drag. I'm so flustered, I can't talk. I know Who's Afraid of Little Old Me was more about her specifically and like why she gets canceled. And now she's talking about, look, I'm gonna be friends with those people even if you cancel them because you're canceling them for reasons that don't matter. Good thing I like my friends canceled. I like them cloaked in Gucci and in scandal, like my whiskey sour and poison thorny flowers. Welcome to my underworld where it gets quite dark. At least you know exactly who your friends are. At least they're not hiding who they are. Did you make a joke only a man could? Sabrina is like known for making jabs at men. I don't love this bridge. It's okay. They stood by me before my exoneration. They believed I was innocent, so I'm not here for judgment. And then verse 3. I love verse 3. But if you can't be good, then just be better at it. Everyone's got bodies in the attic. Or took somebody's man. Will take you by the hand and soon you'll learn the art of never getting caught. It's so good. The line, or took somebody's man. I don't think she's actually saying she's okay with homewreckers. I think she's saying that everyone gets blamed for that, whether it's true or not. It makes sense in my head, I just can't articulate it. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. And then the second half of the last chorus goes, can't you see my infamy loves company? Now they've broken you like they've broken me, but a shattered glass is a lot more sharp. It's so good. Okay, honey, another one I don't really care about. Again, I think the messaging is very cute. She's okay with being called honey now because it's by Travis and it's out of love and not misogyny and condensation. I keep wanting to say condensation. Condescension. Because it's not by like a gross man at a bar being like, hey sweetheart, hey honey, can I buy you a drink and get you drunk? I do not relate to it. So I think that's also why I don't care for it. So like when anyone calls me sweetheart, it was passive aggressive at the bar and the bitch was telling me to back off because her man looked at me wrong. Why do women blame other women for that? Yell at your boyfriend for looking at another woman in a gross way. I don't get that. You give it different meaning because you meant it when you talk. Verse 2, sweetie, it's yours. Kicking indoors, take it to the floor, give me more. Oh. Buy the paint in the color of your eyes and graffiti my whole damn life. The teal, like the blue, the green of the album cover is the color of his eyes. So she literally did it. Pre-chorus, when anyone called me late night, he was screwing around with my mind, asking what are you wearing, which is gross. Too high to remember in the morning, and when someone called me lovely, they were finding ways not to praise me, but you say it like you're in awe of me and you stay until the morning. That's sweet. I like that line. Like, I like the song, I just like, it doesn't mean anything to me right now, but it's cute. I'm happy she feels this way and has someone who makes her feel this way. It's very cute. The Life of a Showgirl. The only thing I will say, when I first listened to it, loved it, but I'm like, what does this sound like? it sounds like another song. It was on the tip of my tongue, and then I realized it sounded like Cool by the Jonas Brothers. Like it sounds like cool, and I love the song. The storytelling in these songs is just unmatched. I just wish it didn't make me think of Cool. Listen to the storytelling. So first verse, her name was Kitty, made her money being pretty and witty. They gave her the keys to the city, then they said she didn't do it legitly. I bought a ticket, she's dancing in her garters and fishnets, 50 in the cast, 0 missteps. Looking back, I guess it was kismet. Pre-chorus, I waited by the stage door packed in with the autograph hounds, barking her name, then glowing like the end of a cigarette. Wow, she came out. I said, you're living my dream. Then she said to me, chorus, hey, thank you for the lovely bouquet. You're sweeter than a peach, but you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe, and you're never ever gonna. Wait, the more money you play, the more that you pay. You're softer than a kitten, so you don't know the life of a showgirl, babe, and you're never gonna wanna. And then Sabrina Carpenter's verse, she was a menace, the baby of the family in Lenox. Her father hoed around like all men did. Her mother took pills and played tennis. Pre-chorus. So she waited by the stage door as the club promoter arrived. She said, I'd sell my soul to have a taste of the magnificent life that's all mine. But that's not what showgirls get. They leave us for dead. I took her pearls of wisdom, hung them from my neck. I paid my dues with every bruise. I knew what to expect. Do you want to take a skate on the ice inside my veins? How do you come up with a line like that? They ripped me off like false lashes and then threw me away. And all the headshots on the walls of the dance hall are of the bitches who wish I'd hurry up and die. But I'm immortal now, baby dolls. I couldn't if I tried. The third chorus. So I say, thank you for the lovely bouquet. I'm married to the hustle, and now I know the life of a showgirl, babe. And I'll never know another. Pain hidden by the lipstick and lace. Sequins are forever, and now I know the life of a showgirl, babe. Wouldn't have it any other way. This is what I wrote, my thoughts on it. Third chorus gives me chills and makes me a little emotional because even though they're saying that being in the entertainment industry can be cutthroat and painful and not all glamorous, they still made it. And they wouldn't trade this life despite the harsh times. And yes, it's a sad song. It's sad that it makes you like jaded. That's the word. But that's not what showgirls get. They leave us for dead. I paid my dues with every bruise. I knew what to expect. They ripped me off like false lashes and threw me away. And then the ending, the closing of the song, the closing of the album, it's from the Eras tour when Sabrina sang with her. And the post-chorus for the third chorus, hey kitty, now I make my money being pretty and witty. I'm not actually crying, but it's so good. So my top 3. I don't know. Wishlist is probably my least favorite. So Wishlist is number 12, Eldest Daughter is number 11, Ruin the Friendship is number 10, Honey's number 9, Wood is number 8, Actually Romantic is number 7, and then after that, they're all pretty much on the same level. I guess 6 is Canceled, 5 is Life of a Showgirl, 4th is Opalite, 3 Elizabeth Taylor, 2 Fate of Ophelia, and 1 Father Figure. I think that's it, at least at this moment on this day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this rundown of the album and my thoughts about it. Please like and subscribe. Comment what your favorite song from The Life of a Showgirl is. And I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye!